Ever notice your dog slowing down and having health issues and wonder, what can I do to make them better? Well, my friend, add Rough Greens to your dog's food for 90 days and I guarantee you'll see changes that will amaze you. Greetings, naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black, inventor of Rough Greens here, and I invite you to give your pup the Rough Greens 90-day challenge. In the first 30 days, you'll see shinier coats and increased energy. By day 60, your dog will have a stronger immune system, less shedding, improved joint function, all due to the live nutrients that you've added to their diet. And at 90 days, better digestion, reduced inflammation, improved heart health, and you may even have reduced their cancer risk. Fetch your dog a free Jumpstart trial bag today. Go to roughgreens.com, use promo code 90day. That's ruffgreens.com. Use promo code 90day. You just cover the shipping. You don't have to change your dog's food to improve your dog's health. Just add a scoop of Rough Greens.
If you're a facilities manager at a university, you know students rely on the cafeteria for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and the occasional late-night snack. So when a dishwasher breaks down and dirty plates pile up, the mess hall can turn messy in the blink of an eye. Enter Grainger. With over 1 million industrial-grade products and fast delivery, the product you need now is never far away. So you can turn that dishwasher back into a lean, clean washing machine. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover.
No, easy, hold on. Stop!
As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them, as America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how.
What the fuck?
By refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
Buzzin', what is up with Tarantino, man?
What?
What happened to him?
People say I got a real twisted sense of humor.
He looks like he should be on the back of a $10 bill.
Oh my God.
Royce Lopez.
I don't know what it is about him.
Hola, me llamo Royce.
Maybe I'm sick of hearing about him.
Yeah, I don't like hot hair.
Maybe it's his face. He's a punchable face.
You wouldn't download a pig, would you?
He's done nothing to me. He's probably a nice guy.
I don't care.
I don't know what it is about the guy.
Big Cranberry has been lying to you.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast.
He looks like he should be flying a kite with a fucking key on it. Brendan says he hasn't been able to use the N-word for a while. That's the source of his youth.
Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce.
Welcome, everybody, to our very special Friday episode of Revenge of the Sith.
Friday.
Hey.
Gotta get down on Friday.
Today, special guest, UFC fighter Bryce Mitchell joining us.
That's right. Bryce Mitchell will be joining us.
We're going to talk about his fun opinions. Did you watch that at all?
Yeah, did you see Dana White already call him an idiot?
Oh, yeah. I watched both videos last night. But, like, you know it's bad when you have me just going like, holy shit, dude. Did you watch, did you do the fun game where you watched the clip with Bryce Mitchell, but you watch his co-host's face the whole time?
No, I mean, I watched the clip. I don't watch it on air, though.
You got to rewatch it, but, like, just watch his co-host because you can tell this was not discussed beforehand. It was one of those where the guy went through the 5 stages of death while Bryce Mitchell's like, yeah, man, I just think, 1930s Germany, Hitler was a cool dude and blah, blah, blah. And the whole time his co-host is slowly going, oh, no, I'm on camera, too. Like, you could just see this soul leaving his body. Like, hey, man, you could have gave me a heads up that we were going to... First episode, dude, by the way. It was the first episode of his podcast.
Well, hey, everyone's talking about it.
Ever notice your dog slowing down and having health issues and wonder, what can I do to make them better? Well, my friend, add Rough Greens to your dog's food for 90 days and I guarantee you'll see changes that will amaze you. Greetings, naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black, inventor of Rough Greens here, and I invite you to give your pup the Rough Greens 90-day challenge. In the first 30 days, you'll see shinier coats and increased energy. By day 60, your dog will have a stronger immune system, less shedding, improved joint function, all due to the live nutrients that you've added to their diet. And at 90 days, better digestion, reduced inflammation, improved heart health, and you may even have reduced their cancer risk. Fetch your dog a free Jumpstart trial bag today. Go to roughgreens.com, use promo code 90day. That's ruffgreens.com. Use promo code 90day. You just cover the shipping. You don't have to change your dog's food to improve your dog's health. Just add a scoop of Rough Greens.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment. Anyway, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Where do you go from there?
I mean, obviously, Poland. So, Tom Rose Mercedes said...
My favorite part of that was he literally at one point, and I quote, he goes, was Hitler perfect? No. I was howling last night watching that clip going, holy shit, what a maniac.
I got a donation here from Tom Rose Mercedes, $5 over in the Rumble chat. Watching the show last night, and my girlfriend said, babe, Royce looks like he lost weight. His face is slimmer and his traps look great. So there you go, sir. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. You know what? God.
He's not going to fuck your wife, dude.
Calm down. I haven't seen her. Who?
He's like, don't rule it out.
Hey, calm down. Don't make decisions for me. God.
That's fair. I shouldn't have spoke for you.
Thank you, though. Thank you, and thank your wife. Say hello to your mother for me. Today is a Friday show, which means the first hour is free for all. The second hour will be for locals and Patreon users. Only for $7 a month, you get that. We're doing something new here. If you become a Patreon or a locals supporter, Fridays on the second half of the show, you know, people have been asking us, why can't we interact with the show more? Well, Mersh came up with a great solution. You want to explain? We explain what we're doing here. If you're in the
So yeah, we moving forward, we're going to be doing a thing for our wonderful patrons and locals members, where you will be able to submit videos asking us anything you want or telling us anything you want. Frankly, it doesn't have to be a question, doesn't have to be whatever. It could just be a message you want to send the boys. Anything you want us to respond to, you can now. We're going to start doing it, I guess, next week.
Yeah, next week.
We'll start. So the way we'll do it is on locals, on Patreon. We're going to start a thread every week. It's going to be just for paid supporters only. And then you can, in the replies, submit unlisted YouTube video links. Or whatever. It could be Rumble. We prefer YouTube.
Rumble or YouTube.
As long as we can play it on a browser. That's all you have to do.
If you send Instagram, I'll kill your family. I'm just letting you know right now, I hate playing Instagram videos.
No Instagram, please.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you'll be able to in the whatever the comments.
Yeah.
You can submit your videos. We'll pick the ones we like, and we will we'll play them, and we'll interact with you guys a little bit on Fridays.
We're gonna kind of do that. So we're gonna start doing that next week. If you are in the paywall side, it's $7 a month, and we get the movie roof. Which, by the way, we have to decide for what we want for February. And normally February we do a black movie because it is Black History Month. So we do have to think of a good hood movie to do for Black History Month. I was thinking White Chicks, but I'm just throwing that one out there.
Soul Plane.
I was Kit Merch.
Soul Plane.
Soul Plane. Has to
Soul
be.
Plane.
Can I just throw one more out there? Just one more. Soul Plane's probably going to win, but I need to say it.
Color Purple.
Joanna Man. That's it. That's all. It doesn't have to be Joanna Man.
Joanna Man's one of those gay ass fucking gender swapping movies.
But they buck break them. They make them wear a dress. But we don't have to. Soul Plane's fine. Only because Keenan's in it, by the way. Let me be very clear.
And Snoop Dogg's the pilot.
Yeah, well, Snoop Dogg's had a lot of pilots. Tom Morello's Mercedes, and you had to ruin it, he said. I didn't ruin it. I think I made it better. Ben Chofzona says, thanks, boys. You guys are way funnier than that congressional hearing. Barely. The congressional hearing's been hilarious. Xander Invictus, I'm going to send an Instagram post. You can't kill my family. My dad's already dead. Then he wrote Bazinga. God damn it, our fans are fucking the worst people. Did you see this, Mersh?
Welcome back to The Factor on Censor. Many are questioning the marital status of former President Barack Obama and his wife Michelle Obama.
Oh yeah. There's divorce rumors.
Is Isaiah gonna die?
He's on Ozempic.
Okay.
There are growing questions about some kind of divorce or separation.
I know what you're thinking, Pessy. Before Ozempic, if you saw that, you would go, "Oh man, does the guy have cancer?" Because you would think that. But now, err on the side of Ozempic.
And by the way, they're never going to get divorced. Everybody can just put that away. Put that in your little pocket. And
they're going to have to get divorced when Trump repeals gay marriage. Project 2025.
Dude, I'm telling you, they're not going to get divorced. They're the power couple right now. Even if they do like a soft divorce, where they're kind of like staying in different houses and stuff, and maybe they won't be seen together as much, they're going to stay married because they're going to run her for president.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I thought
also
Isaiah
also the green screen behind you, Mersh, is a little messed up. Just FYI, you have a little line.
Oh, the little
still a line.
Shit, I gotta fix. Yeah, I gotta.
Just pull it. Pull it. There you go.
No, I need it.
I honestly.
Oh, then leave it. Then leave it. It's not a big deal. I just thought it was something easy. Don't even worry about it. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Pessy.
Oh, I was just saying. I asked if Isaiah was gonna be okay because I, honest to God, thought he was about to call Obama gay, not imply divorce. I thought he was about to say,
Let's see.
Some of it fueled by the former First Lady's absence.
Some say the First Lady got a dick. You're like, whoa, dude, you can't say that stuff.
President Jimmy Carter's.
I can say whatever the fuck I want. I've been on this network for 27 years. They ain't kicked me off yet.
Besides, this is Fox Houston. We're the right-wing extremist network of Houston.
Seriously. Yeah.
Funeral, and
that's why they only have 4 OnlyFans segments a month, unlike the other places that have 12.
Exactly.
They're a little more conservative over at Fox Houston.
President Trump's inauguration.
They literally have a big titty Latina shaking her yams every night on that fucking what was her girl's name? The Fox 26. Your girl.
Oh, Carolina Sanchez.
Yeah, they have her
I love her.
shaking her titties out every night. And that's a conservative network in Houston, guys.
She's getting chunkier too. She keeps it up. I might actually have a shot. By the way, Obama's daughter is really off-putting looking, right? Hasn't she? She's always been just odd looking.
Well, she was made in a tube.
Yeah.
You know what she
she's
looks
got a-
like? She looks like a black sim.
Yes.
She looks like a racially safe person that Marvel would use so they could put it on Chinese posters.
Yeah, she's Ironheart.
Yeah, seriously.
This looks like 3 stages of the same Pokemon.
Like one of the fighting ones?
Yeah.
High-profile events. Now, the couple not addressing the rumors at all to the public, but today they both posted on Instagram saying they plan to honor a teen who died but performed at President Obama's second inauguration.
How'd he
Joining us to
die?
talk-
Who knows? Nobody
How'd he
knows.
die?
Nobody knows.
Talk about it, a relationship expert, Dr. D. Yvonne Young. Glad to have you here back
Hey,
on
man.
the Factor Uncensored. Good to see you.
Hey, what's up, young blood?
This guy was smoking a Newport right before he walked in. You know.
No. This guy smokes Cools. That's how
think
old
so?
school he is.
Okay,
He's
okay.
old school black guy.
All
He
right.
smokes Cools.
First of all, number one is this our damn business?
I just love the way black guys talk.
Yeah.
You know? This is any of our damn business.
First of all, no, it's not. Here's what's happening. You've got the media, and you've got a climate in this country right now that does not reflect normalcy. We've got a idiocracy
normalcy
in play, and you can see that anything that can malign our culture, because this is a culture war thing, is let's start with the most revered, respected representative of that culture.
Of what culture? He's white too. He's also white. How come you guys never say he's a white president? He's half white. I'm sorry. Are you black people also using the 1-drop rule? Because that's kind of based, if that's what you guys are doing.
They actually do, though.
I know. If you look
Hey.
like a brown paper bag, you're going to get bullied in a black high school. That's for sure. Yo, that nigga look like bag lunch.
And if I can attack that, I'm not just attacking President Obama, I'm attacking an institution that represents black excellence.
I'm sorry.
Oh, my God.
I'm very sorry, you magical Negro. Attacking Obama for being one of the worst presidents, actually, that's ever been around in really recent history, only really outdone by his vice president, does not in any way mean that you're attacking black culture. There's plenty of other reasons to attack black culture. We don't need to use Obama as a lightning rod when the town he came from already is one. And by lightning rod, I mean fucking handgun violence.
Yeah, by lightning rod, he means lightning link, as in all the fully automatic fucking Glocks.
Yeah. We don't need to go after Obama. Everyone's got their own fucking problems. You know what I mean? Honestly, I'd rather be making fun of John Leguizamo. Have you seen his video?
No, but I bet it's hysterical and gay.
Yeah, let me pull it up for you. I didn't even pull it up.
I got defeated, Royce. Yeah, pretty much.
No,
I
yeah,
get
I
it.
mean, that's the only way to describe it is it's fucking gay. It's really fucking gay. It's gay. All right, here we go. Now, remember, John Leguizamo's the one's been really gay about, like, oh, they should have more Hispanics play beaners, even though they do.
Ever notice your dog slowing down and having health issues and wonder, what can I do to make them better? Well, my friend, add rough greens to your dog's food for 90 days and I guarantee you'll see changes that will amaze you. Greetings, naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black, inventor of Rough Greens here, and I invite you to give your pup the Rough Greens 90-day challenge. In the first 30 days, you'll see shinier coats and increased energy. By day 60, your dog will have a stronger immune system, less shedding, improved joint function, all due to the live nutrients that you've added to their diet. And at 90 days, better digestion, reduced inflammation, improved heart health, and you may even have reduced their cancer risk. Fetch your dog a free Jumpstart trial bag today. Go to roughgreens.com, use promo code 90day. That's ruffgreens.com, use promo code 90day. You just cover the shipping. You don't have to change your dog's food to improve your dog's health. Just add a scoop of Rough Greens.
There you go.
Hey, my Latino folks, my brothers and sisters, my immigrant brothers and sisters. I know you're not criminals. I know
you've lived in Hollywood most of your life. He's pretending like he's been working the fields with the orange pickers.
He even has the cholo mustache now. Like, what are you doing, bro? You're not fooling anybody.
He looks like an undercover narc officer at a Cypress Hill concert.
Yeah, seriously. Like, at least Danny Trejo went to prison.
He looks like such a homo. Like, he is the biggest homo.
Hey, my Latino folks, my brothers and sisters, my immigrant brothers and sisters. I know you're not criminals. I know you're not felons. I know you're not drug dealers. You came into this country to do work, to work hard. I feel for you. Hey, my Latino folks.
Okay, buddy, but here's the problem with that. Cool, you know, a couple people did come over here to work hard and all that, and I get all that, right? But I'm willing to throw the Home Depot workers, the Home Depot worker babies out with the Haitian cannibal bathwater.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, you know what? It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be better than the system we had.
Yeah. Also, somebody pointed out in the comments of this that says the guy who pretended to be an Italian to get an Italian plumber to get into this country. I mean, you're the one that played Luigi. And honestly, I'd still rather hang out with the other Luigi that shot the Pharma rep or the fucking insurance rep.
What I'm looking at is a filmography.
Yeah.
He has not been in a lot of good stuff.
The Pest was lit, sir.
That's true. It was lit.
With
I'm
famous
looking at it. There's
pedophile Jeffrey
nothing
Jones.
like, and then I'm looking at the movies that were good that he was in, and I'm like, what did he add to any of these movies? The answer is no.
Yeah, remember The Happening when he kind of just laid down on the ground?
I will say, oh God, that's right. That, and then, I mean, I thought he was good as the clown in Spawn.
Yeah, he was good as him. He was, he was good as him. I want to be fair with him, and he was, you know what he was good in, honestly? He was in that fucking Waco Netflix show that they did. He was good in that.
He was good in The Menu.
I haven't seen The Menu.
Really good in that.
Funky Monkey says you guys were kidding about were kidding about Chris Jericho the other day, right? His bio says 6 feet, and the dude standing next to Mersh looks shorter. Impersonator who skipped the elevator. No. That was Chris Jericho. I promise you.
Listen.
He's lying. He's lying about being 6 feet. I'll promise you that.
As hood rats like to say, on God, I met Chris. That was Chris Jericho.
I seen it. I was there. He's not 6 feet. He bills himself
I'm
as 6 feet.
5'11", so
and you had 2 inches on him. Just put it to you that way.
I mean, they all lie though. All the wrestlers lie about their height.
Yeah.
But now it's going to bother
mean
me.
that wrestling's not real.
Whoa! WrestleMania
shut your
is coming
fucking
up.
mouth.
What is your problem?
I will say,
this is a serious show.
I definitely now am going to be keeping an eye out every time I watch Jericho wrestle to see who's even shorter than him.
Yeah, to see how short they are.
AEW's got some little dudes.
Oh wait,
in
so
it.
you're saying you're using Jericho for scale?
Yeah, I'm going to use it for scale. When I watch him wrestle now, I'm going to be like, oh no, this guy's even shorter than he is. Why are we being mean? He was so nice.
He was the nicest guy. He shouldn't have been that nice.
And good evening. Off the top at 6 tonight, federal raids and deportations are ramping up across the country, including right here in South Florida.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
Nearly 1,000 people were picked up and shipped out of the United States over the weekend.
Bet you none of them were Cuban. I bet you there were Venezuelans. I bet you. I fucking bet you. It was Miami. I bet you. Bet you.
The crackdown is causing
And
fear
Haitians.
Oh, and Haitians, yes.
among immigrants in South Florida. The line was long today outside the ICE
Bro, if you thought Dade County was red last time.
offices in Miramar.
President Trump sending a clear message and making good on his campaign promise to crack down on immigration.
So let's get right over to Local 10's Janine Stanwood. She is live in Southwest Miami-Dade with the local raids taking
Oh, I love her. I stand my wood for her.
place and Reaction just in from ICE.
Oh, what a MILF. I love this
She is
MILF.
so hot.
I love this MILF.
She's not only hot, but she is meticulous in her appearance.
Oh, yeah.
Like every decision she makes when she gets ready in the morning has a purpose.
She wakes up 2 hours early to get ready every morning.
ICE tonight, Janine.
These stepped-up ops started last night, and they continue as we speak. The head of ICE here in South Florida says with a new boss in the White House, there are new goals.
It's a change. It's a change in philosophy. We've generally worked kind of behind the scenes in past, and that is not the vision of this administration. They want us out in front of the cameras.
We're hearing
That's not the vision.
from the head of Immigration and Customs Enforcement's field office in South Florida about the
Right, because the other administration wanted you behind the scenes because it was embarrassing. And we're like, no, show them. Show them. I don't like you know what? I don't like the female thing. We don't need female cops.
ongoing ramped-up arrests here. This woman with zip ties on.
Okay, can we point out her pants? That is 100% 11 p.m. at Walmart drip, right?
Yep. Oh, yeah. Or 11 a.m.
Or 11 a.m.
11 a.m. or 11 p.m.
Walmart drip. But my point is, that's what they're either going to sleep in or slept in.
Yeah, they either woke up and went to Walmart, or they're going to Walmart and they're going home and going right to bed.
Yeah. That is your classic spick Walmart drip.
On her wrists.
I'm surprised it's not Cookie Monster pants. I'll be honest with you. I thought it was going to be Cookie Monster pants.
Yeah, or Tweety Bird.
How come they don't wear Dora the Explorer? Oh, because then they'll know they're Mexican.
Mm-hmm. They're trying to blend in.
This man cuffed in Homestead.
Where we're going to go after those
that
are circumvented immigration law and who are criminals in violation of that immigration law.
On Sunday, a line of unmarked cars arriving at the immigration facility in Miramar, sources say with some of those taken into custody before they're then sent to holding cells.
I'm very terrified,
This woman.
Yeah, I know. I'm not.
I know.
The more you're terrified, the less I am.
Says her son is among those in line here where there's a steady stream of people applying for residency and
Wow. Talk about procrastinating.
It really is.
We brought this up before. The procrastination level of like, bro, you guys had a good 6 months where you're like, dude, this guy's going to win. And you waited until after he got in to go stand in line to apply for residency?
Yeah, you should have gotten the fuck out of there.
checking in with parole officers. And there is fear
Checking in with parole officers.
of deportation.
Hope for the best. Just leave everything in God's hands.
Record.
For the record, by the way, local news, right? Like, this isn't working anymore.
Nah, we don't care.
The images of crying immigrants, it's not working anymore. They set a woman on fire on a subway. We watched her burn to death. That was the last straw for us.
Can I say this, Mersh? I remember, and I said this on this show. I said, they're not going to do this. They don't have the balls. The first time somebody's fucking crying, these assholes are going to pull back. That's what always happens. I am very happy to be proven wrong because they have not only been doing it, they have Dr. Phil going out there and being a propagandist for deporting them. So it's not only, we're not hiding or ashamed. We're going like, look at the crying spick. Hey, bye. And nobody cares.
To be fair, we all were very reasonable to doubt President Trump.
Yeah.
The problem is that we doubted Tom Homan.
No.
And I'm never going to doubt that man again. He is a fucking Terminator.
Yeah,
he is not fucking playing around, dude.
Show the man taken into custody in Homestead had a drug trafficking conviction for more than 4.
Okay, shut up. Shut up. It was cannabis possession. Look, I get it. He should be deported not because of the fucking weed thing, okay?
Conviction from more than 40 years ago. Sources say he had been waiting for years for a hearing to gain legal status.
So you're telling me in 40 years you couldn't get a hearing? That's 100% bullshit. He's lying. He's 100% lying.
They come here, they get comfortable, they get complacent, and then this happens.
We make a discretionary call on every case that we arrest, whether that's a criminal or not a criminal, but we're going to take an enforcement action on every individual.
He also says that every case will be looked at individually. These people will get due process. He says in some cases they may have hearings. In other cases, yes, they may be deported. As for that man in Homestead, we did speak to his attorney at this point. No comment.
Yeah, I wouldn't have one either. I'd probably just shut up and hope they don't deport you. Bro, Canada and Mexico really pissed at us.
President Trump is doubling down on his threat of tariffs against Canada and Mexico. He's promising to impose a 25% tariff on all.
He doubled down last night, by the way.
Imports from those countries starting tomorrow.
San Diego is home to some of the busiest border crossings in the country. ABC 10 News reporter Olivia Gonzalez-Britt joins us from the Otay Mesa border crossing with how the county is bracing for these tariffs. Olivia.
Morning, Jared and Mel. Yeah, we're here by the Otay Mesa border crossing, one of the big.
And I just hooked up with Bill Mallusion. He's always here, so he's like always here.
Her hair's all messed up.
Yeah.
Busiest in the entire nation. It's here where hundreds of trucks are lined up and loaded with loads and loads of goods. And tomorrow's 25% tariff on imported goods from 3 of the major trading partners could potentially change that flow and hit San Diego pretty hard. At this week's Board of Supervisors meeting, staff warned that many local businesses rely on materials from Mexico to create their products.
Well, they probably shouldn't.
Ever notice your dog slowing down and having health issues and wonder, what can I do to make them better? Well, my friend, add Rough Greens to your dog's food for 90 days and I guarantee you'll see changes that will amaze you. Greetings, naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black, inventor of Rough Greens here, and I invite you to give your pup the Rough Greens 90-day challenge. In the first 30 days, you'll see shinier coats and increased energy. By day 60, your dog will have a stronger immune system, less shedding, improved joint function, all due to the live nutrients that you've added to their diet. And at 90 days, better digestion, reduced inflammation, improved heart health, and you may even have reduced their cancer risk. Fetch your dog a free Jumpstart trial bag today. Go to roughgreens.com, use promo code 90day. That's ruffgreens.com. Use promo code 90day. You just cover the shipping. You don't have to change your dog's food to improve your dog's health. Just add a scoop of Rough Greens.
Build American, losers. Again, we don't care about people. Why would we care about how much your steel from Mexico is going to cost? I don't care. And they're making it seem like prices are super low right now, and it's going to fuck up a flow of prices.
The cost to import goes up, so does the cost to produce, which could...
I'm sorry, why aren't Democrats saying these greedy corporations are raising prices now?
Yeah, I thought it was the greedy corporations.
I was credibly informed by Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren that it was the greedy corporations.
You assured us as much.
Right.
Trigger price hikes and also job cuts. And according to a recent report from ABC, the new tariffs could also lead to price increases in these particular areas. They could impact groceries, bringing higher costs from imported fruits, vegetables, and meat products. And they could also impact...
Okay, so all your London's going to be more expensive. I really don't care how much imported fruits are.
Energy with a potential rise in
Hey,
gasoline
can we put
prices.
tariffs on Ian Miles Chong's tweets?
Yeah, we should do that. 25% tariff on...
He has to pay the United States government 25% of his Twitter revenue.
Right. There's a 25% import on any grifters that are not from America that are tweeting on Twitter. I think that's a fair plan. And I'm counting Crowder. I'm counting Canadians. Sorry, Pessy.
Is due to
Okay,
tariffs
that's fine, but Ryan Dawson's in there too.
Of course he is.
on imported oil that is still being discussed, and also an impact on automobiles as increased prices for vehicles and parts could affect both consumers.
Oh no, but they're so cheap right now.
And local auto shops.
It's a way to incentivize, sort of U.S. manufacturing, warehousing, distribution jobs in the United States by shielding those jobs.
But where else am I going to get my parts from Volkswagen that they keep changing under warranty because they didn't make them right the first time in Mexico?
Yeah,
what am I going to do?
Gonna fix that, eh?
What am I going to do?
Jobs from the impact of tariffs.
And there are regional programs to help these
Tariffs on Japan. Just buy Hondas.
Yeah, there you go.
Or hey, buy American.
There you go.
Huh?
businesses. In the next half hour, I will break
You want to be roaring down the highway in a used Ford Probe? No? With a sublime 40 ounces of freedom old sticker that you tried to peel off, but when Rome took
that wasn't your sticker.
it wasn't
was
just
the
the last guy sticker. You don't even like White Boy Reggae, but it's on your car, and now it just says 40 ounces to fru.
I drove a Ford Taurus.
Whoa! Money bags.
All right, look, I don't mean to brag.
Come on.
I had a Merlot colored Ford Taurus that I got for like cheap in my 20s.
Merlot? What were you, a French rapist?
What? No, it was just the color it came in, and it had
It's
an
the best
easy
color.
does it. It had an easy does it sticker on the back.
No, it didn't.
Which was hilarious because I drove drunk all the time. I got the car cheap because the guy died in it.
Oh, that's a fun story.
A Merlot car someone died in.
Yeah, the guy died in his car.
Was it a hearse?
No, the guy
Okay.
died. The guy died sitting in his car. Like he didn't even crash the car or anything.
It was
he just
cursed.
died
It
in
was
his
cursed.
car.
He bought a cursed car. He bought a car like from the Ring. It's cursed.
And his brother sold it to me because he's like, it's just sitting here and it just reminds me of my dead brother. And I got the car for like $1,100.
Merce, that one time the car got really, really cold, it wasn't the AC broken,
No.
bro.
Could you imagine if they made a Ford Taurus hearse?
First off, if I could buy a working car, in 2025, for example, for $1,100, I don't give a fuck if it's haunted.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Dude, I was in
don't
my
care
20s.
if
I
it's
was
haunted.
broke and that car ran. And that's all I gave a fuck about.
Bro.
It was like 1,100 sold.
My first car was an 87 Astrovan. So don't even tell me, dude.
I had a 91 Sentra.
My Astrovan did have one of those black and white TVs in it, though. So that was pretty dope.
See, I had a 91 Sentra with two 12s in the trunk.
Mm-hmm.
And it would literally warp the trunk.
Well, when I would go to high school, I would go in the Astrovan, and they had a TV in it, and like it was like that Mark III that was like done up on the inside. It's super old, but still nice. And the back turned into bed, and it had curtains and everything. So you know what that meant? I took naps in the back, and the women made fun of me for driving an Astrovan.
That sounds about right.
Right? Everyone's like, "Oh, shaggin' wagon, huh?" I'm like, "Yeah, because girls want to fuck a guy with an '87 Astrovan." Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, girls really want to fuck in a van.
Yeah, no, they do. They want to feel like they're being raped. That sounds great. Some do. Nickerdale says, we can all be ICE. Article 1, Section 8, Congress shall have the power to provide for calling forth militia to execute the laws of the Union, suppress insurrection. Okay, listen, I know we could all be ICE, and as much as that sounds great on paper, I would prefer if we didn't have to be ICE. I don't want to go round up Mexicans.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
You know, at my gym, they've, for some reason, on the big screen, they've been showing a lot of Jim Carrey movies. And one that I haven't seen in a while, but I only probably saw once, maybe twice, was Fun with Dick and Jane, right? It's actually not bad. It's the one where he's in that
No, it's pretty
corporation
funny.
and they dump all the stuff on him. So they go robbing banks and shit like that. But there's a scene when he's looking for work, like with day laborers, but he gets punched in the mouth, so he can't speak English, and he loses his ID. So they fucking deport Jim Carrey.
Oh my god, I remember that.
That was fucking very funny.
Yeah, and he has to jump the border and shit to get
Yes,
back.
he has to jump he has to get a coyote to get back into the country. That actually was funny. That was a funny movie.
Did you see fucking Don Jr., Cocaine Don?
No, what happened?
When he was on Twitter talking about bringing back letters of Mark.
Let's go.
Ever notice your dog slowing down and having health issues and wonder, what can I do to make them better? Well, my friend, add Rough Greens to your dog's food for 90 days and I guarantee you'll see changes that will amaze you. Greetings, naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black, inventor of Rough Greens here, and I invite you to give your pup the Rough Greens 90-day challenge. In the first 30 days, you'll see shinier coats and increased energy. By day 60, your dog will have a stronger immune system, less shedding, improved joint function, all due to the live nutrients that you've added to their diet. And at 90 days, better digestion, reduced inflammation, improved heart health, and you may even have reduced their cancer risk. Fetch your dog a free Jumpstart trial bag today. Go to roughgreens.com, use promo code 90day. That's ruffgreens.com. Use promo code 90day. You just cover the shipping. You don't have to change your dog's food to improve your dog's health. Just add a scoop of Rough Greens.
Let's fucking go.
Privateering, boys.
I'm fine.
Oh, yeah, dog.
Bro, that was the golden age of America.
Mm-hmm. And now we have his dog, the bounty hunter, shooting people with wooden bullets.
Oh, God, I would love to patrol the streets of Tampa with a letter of marque from the government, where I could just literally round people up and then take their valuables. Sorry, you're here criminally. Everything in this house is mine.
Hear
now.
me
It's all
out.
being-
Hear me out. Letter of marque, but can it be a Letterman's jacket that we wear?
There you
Like
go.
that's our uniform, you know? That sounds fucking pretty dope. Let's do that.
Trump hasn't even been president for 2 weeks yet, and he's already transforming the federal government. The reason
hot
my
older
colleague
broad.
Alex Michelson isn't here tonight is because he moderated a conference at USC called The Trumping of America, featuring leaders from both parties. Alex sat down with legendary Democratic strategist James Carville.
Oh, the Raging Cajun. That's the Raging Cajun.
Man, he warned them so many times
He
in the
did.
last few years. Like, he's like,
He
you
did.
guys are blowing this.
He did. Look, man, and he's a fucking lifelong lefty, but he was going like, you're going to fuck this up. You're going to fuck this up.
Bill Clinton win in 1992 with the slogan, "It's the economy, stupid." Carville often goes viral for his critiques of both parties, and he turned to football to discuss the 2024 election results and what happens next.
If we were playing a Super Bowl, we started our seventh string quarterback.
You said if we were playing a Super Bowl, we started our seventh string quarterback, which is Kamala he's referring to. That's pretty funny.
That the Democrats started their seventh string quarterback in trying to win in
Right.
both
We had
Biden
Super Bowl.
and
Yeah, we played
Harris.
the seventh string quarterback.
Yeah.
All right. We got a person that, embraced.
Just say a white person, bro. Like, I know, look, you want to win. Here's the thing with people like him. He might be a lefty, lifelong lefty or whatever, but he's also a guy that wants to win. And their mentality is a real one. They don't get he was saying it. They don't get, the people that win elections don't get caught up on the race stuff and the trans stuff or anything. If you were to ask him in private, he goes, we need a good-looking young white guy. A good-looking young white guy needs to be running right now. That's what's going to go over. Don't worry, black people will vote for him. It's fine, but they won't. They're scared of that. They keep thinking that the country wants a black woman, and nobody wants a black woman, especially not black men. If you look at the statistics,
We've established that we don't want a woman.
Yeah, no,
I
we
think
don't.
We've established that pretty well now at this point.
Mm-hmm.
We don't care what color she is, but you can keep trying to shove a woman down our throats. It's not going to work.
Every goofy identity idea of 2019, 2020, who ran in a campaign and didn't run on change. I mean, she was actually, if anything, she played well for a seventh-string quarterback.
In a year when 70% of the country thought we were going in the wrong track.
We told people we're going to keep running off tackle. Well, they figured it out. They got a 375-pound guy there. You're going to run on him, okay? Let's try to go over the top.
Yeah.
Okay, it's something.
So who is the first string quarterback?
I know how much talent there is in the party.
Okay, but I want to see. I really want to see. And believe it or not, I do actually respect this guy's opinion because he wins elections. Like, it doesn't matter what you think about him.
he's evil, but he's good.
So I really want to see who he thinks.
I know Governor Beshear. I know Governor Shapiro. I know Governor Moore.
Okay, Governor Shapiro is going to be a no-go. I'm going to tell you right now with the Democrats because they're too caught up in the Palestine stuff on so you're not going to be able to run him. I'm just letting you know that's not going to work. It's just not going to work.
I know Governor Beshear. I know Governor Shapiro. I know Governor Moore.
Moore, maybe.
I know Senator Warnock.
He'll never win. This guy is too hated.
He's too polarizing, is I think the word.
But he looks too much like a faith preacher. It doesn't work, you know.
But no, he also says things sometimes that are just too polarizing. He would never. It would never work.
Senator Warnock. Okay, I know Mayor Landrieu. I know all these people.
No.
Let's get out there. And you say, who's the best quarterback? Well, let's throw some. Let's have a scrimmage. Let's have a
Notice who he didn't say. And he's in California right now. Notice who he didn't say. He never mentioned Newsom. I
don't think. I really don't think Newsom's the danger everyone thinks he is because he's got problems.
I would have
He's got a coke problem.
I would have
He's got-
disagreed with you before the fire, but after the fire, no, I think you're right. I don't think he can
He's
do it.
finished.
He's done. I don't think he can do it. I don't think he'd do it because under pressure, not under like state in a completely blue state pressure where you don't really get pressure. Under real pressure, he kind of fucking panicked.
Well, remember a couple years ago they were asking him about some weird deal he did, and he was like, "Wow, you're a real fucking asshole." Like he was just like getting into it with the reporter, and it was a valid question.
Yeah,
he doesn't have like he can't handle local San Francisco news giving him shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to do this on a national scale? He's going to fucking box with Peter Ducey?
Nah.
Preseason game? And guess what? When you got that kind of competition, it's going to be good. We have not had an inspirational candidate since 2012.
Mm-hmm. Obama? Yeah, we know.
That's for 12. It's going to be 16 years in 2028. Mm-hmm. I want to see a candidate that says, you just get me to Wyoming. Damn it, I can do it.
Well, Alex will have more with James.
Well, honestly, man, I think even with the people you named, I think you know that your bench is very, very weak.
You do not have a deep bench right now. You're going to have to.
The thing is, you could say whatever you want, but he is right about one thing. When Obama came on the scene, even Mersha and I were like, oh, this guy's going to win. Like, there's no way this guy's not going to win. Like, we all knew it. You could feel it. There's nobody out there right now in the Democrats that you could see going like, oh, this guy's got some juice. Like, no, they don't. And he's right. It's because they're too caught up in the identity politics bullshit, you know? Let's check in a little bit more on some of these migrant things.
We're outside of
Okay, here we go. This is CNN.
Migrant shelter here in Guatemala City.
Oh, this is great.
This is one family actually from Colombia. And in years past, when you would meet migrants on their journey, they would say, we're headed to the U.S. All of them had the same destination.
So can I add some context to this? This is Guatemala City, which is in Mexico. I know, weird name. I guess it's the Kansas City of Mexico.
Kansas City, I was going to say Kansas City.
Yeah. So this is the staging area where all the migrants go to get their CBP1 app and then schedule all their free money and their debit cards. They do that all here. And then this is where this is the launching pad. And then this is where they head to the U.S. And now they're noticing everybody's heading there and nobody's going to the U.S. anymore.
Let's see where they're going.
Dream. It's so interesting, though, being here now, the change in really since the last few days or so, since President Trump took office and the CBP1 app was eliminated. Every single migrant
that app just stopped working, man. That's always hilarious.
As their destination. This family, for example, from Colombia, they're headed back to Colombia. A family from Venezuela, they're now headed, they say, to here in Guatemala, to another place.
Guatemala.
How to make a living. We met another man from Venezuela who's headed to Costa Rica. We met a couple of guys from West Africa. They too are thinking if they can't get into the U.S., they'll try any other Latin American country.
They're your fucking problem now. They're your problem now.
It seems to be the story that most people we are meeting no longer have the desire to enter the U.S. because...
So you're saying that the thing you said wouldn't work if Trump did it is working?
I also want to point out that we've seen footage from this very area before in years prior. And that street used to be
wrapped around,
fucking flooded with people all heading to the U.S. Not only are the people there not going to the U.S., there's not a lot of people showing up anymore.
They know the consequences of being deported, and they say for them it's not worth the pain and struggle of trying to go all the way into the United States.
So it's almost like, I know this is going to sound fucking crazy. No one ever really thought about this.
I already know what he's going to say.
Almost like if you do not incentivize them to come here, and actually not only incentivize them, deter them with like legal action, they just stop coming.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing you're not even going to be able to really like quantify is not just going to be the people that we catch and deport and send back, or even the people that we deport out. It's going to be the people that were going to come and now aren't. You can't even quantify that because you'll never know, right? The people that were going to come and now they're not because of it. It's almost like if you don't give a fuck about sanctuary cities and what they're doing and go, you could be in whatever sanctuary city you want, I'm going to show up with Dr. Phil and fucking kick you out, you're going to just stop coming. On the boats, on a plane, they're leaving America.
Yeah, you're out of here, buddy.
Not many people know I feel creatively by my massive hatred of immigrants. That was one of the best fucking Will Ferrell playing Neil Diamond skits ever. And John Goodman, he kept trying to bring John Goodman as the bassist, and he's like, no, man, you leave me out of this. I will leave you in.
Yes.
Semper Reloaded. I would like to suggest Boys in the Hood for the movie riff because it doesn't hold up. It's corny, horrible acting, and I watched it recently. It's really bad. That's not going to be Soul Plane.
Don't shit on Boys in the Hood. That's a good movie. I'm vetoing that. I just watched Boys in the Hood recently. It's still a good movie.
Wait, you're vetoing it? You're going to start a controversy on Twitter for no reason?
Yeah.
Oh, veto it. VTEO. Okay,
I'm going to go on Twitter and be like, you know us pedophiles.
Ben of Chose.
It was a joke.
Ben Choff of Zona says, Whole senores, this is my last monies before Tren de Arriba sends me back to Santa Ana for Nuevo Social Security card. Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry,
man recently pardoned by President Trump for storming the Capitol in this January 6th riot. Shot and killed by a sheriff's deputy in North.
This guy was just pardoned and he was killed by a sheriff's deputy.
Storming the Capitol in this January 6th riot. Shot and killed by a sheriff's deputy in Northwest Indiana.
Yeah, it happened during a traffic stop. WGN's Christine Flores has the latest.
Oh, I think I heard about this guy.
Indiana.
Good evening, Indiana State.
Wow, you are really ugly, lady.
You're very pretty, ma'am.
God damn it.
State police are investigating the shooting that claimed the life.
He looks like a pit bull burn victim.
Like a pit bull that got a skin graft.
Yeah, like if a dog was in a house fire.
Yeah. She looks like that lady that got attacked by the chimp.
Look at the lips.
Oh, no.
Hold on. I'm sorry, but we really got to focus on the lips on this. Look at that.
Okay, but can we agree she probably makes some really, really good fajitas?
But at what cost?
She looks like a human fart noise.
Yeah.
Year-old Hobart man. Officials claim the man was allegedly shot.
Oh, not married, huh? No wedding ring. Surprising.
While resisting arrest.
Wouldn't it be funny if she was actually really skinny? She was just wearing like 4 coats.
No, her face is fat.
Yeah, skinny ain't gonna help with that face.
Well, they're zipped up real tight.
Matthew Huddle of Hobart was shot and killed Sunday afternoon during a traffic stop near the Jasper-Pulaski County lines. That's according to the Indiana State Police. Officials say a deputy with the Jasper County Sheriff's Department pulled Huddle's vehicle over on State Route 14 around 4:15, adding that the traffic stop led to the deputy attempting to arrest Huddle. That's when Huddle allegedly resisted and struggled with the officer. Officials say that altercation led to the deputy firing his gun, killing Huddle.
Wait, did he not have a weapon or anything?
Yeah, this is getting weird.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's weird, huh?
Hold on a second. I thought this was like, listen, that's why I didn't say anything to begin with, because I thought maybe this guy pulled a gun on the cop or a knife or something, but I want to see this body cam footage.
According to state police, Huddle was in possession of a firearm during the traffic stop.
He was in possession of a firearm, but did he aim it or shoot or make threaten? You know what I mean? No. Listen to the wording that they're using. They didn't say he brandished a firearm.
No,
he threatened him with a firearm. He was in possession of one.
Along with his uncle Dale Huddle of Crown Point, were recently pardoned by President Donald Trump for taking part in the January 6, 2021 Capitol riots. According to the FBI, Huddle was inside of the Capitol for 10 minutes.
I don't care about what he did.
All right, we don't care about J6. Get to the part where you murdered him.
Well, no.
Statement, Sheriff Patrick Williamson of Jasper County said, "Our condolences go out to the family of the deceased, as any loss of life is traumatic to those that were close to Mr. Huddle. I will release the officer's name once I have approval from the state police detectives."
Body cam. I want to see the body cam.
I don't see any way this body cam doesn't see the light of day.
Police have
there's
not
going to
provided
be a lot
further
of pressure.
details on why the traffic stop was conducted.
They haven't provided details even why it was conducted.
The officer involved has been placed on paid administrative leave. That's just policy and protocol in incidents like this.
No. Virgie, keep an eye on this one for me, because
something's spoopy.
I have been.
This is spoopy.
I don't like this at all. And I don't like this. The way that stuff was described was weird, right? Like, Yeah, he was in possession of a firearm, but so what? So like a lot of people, you know? That doesn't mean anything. Did he make any threats with it? Did he pull his gun out on the cop? Why did you arrest him? Why did you pull him over? What was the reason? This is a weird one, man.
I'm looking at it now because now there is an update, but I don't even like. So they're saying that he had a bunch of charges that he hadn't taken care of because he was, the J6 stuff. He had like state charges, but all the charges I'm seeing that he had were like dumb shit. Like just fuck up shit. Like nothing like he wasn't trafficking guns. He wasn't doing anything wild. Like a lot of it was like motor vehicle violations and dumb like DUI shit. Like stuff like that. Nothing that would warrant a response like this, I
mean, that I don't know, man. Maybe look, listen, 100% of the body cam footage should come out and we get it completely wrong and we'll be like, oh, he probably does. Maybe that's what'll happen. But the way they described it seems odd, and the fact that, like, I don't know, man. All of this
I'm not
weird.
saying he's innocent or guilty. All I'm saying is you motherfuckers ain't giving us a lot of info to go with. And generally, when somebody's telling me a story and I can see they're obviously fucking leaving details out, I tend not to trust that source for a story.
Yeah.
It's like you go, oh, yeah, well, we pulled him over, and then, yada, yada, yada. And then he ended up getting shot. You're like, whoa, yada, yada, yada. No. Well, he was a J6. Anyway, on J6, he was part of the group.
Yeah.
No. Go back to the part I wanted. The yada, yada, yada part is what I want to hear.
The way they framed this story was like he deserved to be killed because he was a January 6th. Like, just, you know what I mean?
Well,
the way
that's
they framed
because that's how they feel.
That's how they framed it. All right, here's so remember Trump gave a federal worker unions a buyout? You saw that, right? He gave him a buyout.
Yeah.
Okay.
An offer from the Trump administration raising major questions for federal workers, offering them a chunk of change to quit their jobs in an effort to shrink the federal government. The buyout.
I'm all for this. Buy him out.
Yeah. It's going to be, you know what's great too? 8 months is the perfect amount to get rid of all the bloat.
Yep.
I don't think like 4 months wouldn't have been enough. Too many people would have clinged to their jobs and whatever. 8 months is just perfect because if you think about it, right? Like, let's say you're one of these, like...
I'd take it, by the way. I'm going to tell you right now, I'd take it and start, and as long as I'm allowed to work in those 8 months, you get double income for 8 months.
But that's the point. You not only can you do that, you can technically collect unemployment, I think.
Correct.
Because you're no longer employed.
In the FAQ for it, it highly encourages you to seek other employment.
So you get hold on, no. I'm just forget any of this. If I'm
8 months to go find a new job.
If I'm a government employee, I would take that deal like that. That's not even a question, because you have 8 months to. And by the way, you could probably line up a quick job anyway. You could even do some side gigs. You could make double your. You could do nothing for 8 months if you
could
feel
just
like
do
that.
fucking Uber.
Hey, Virgie, do they
chill out?
Do you know if they're also going to be having insurance for 8 months?
Yeah, everything is caught. It's
Hold
the
on.
same shit.
So wait.
Yeah.
So they're gonna get full government bennies for 8 months and paid.
Yes.
All they have to do is leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't take? I would take that deal. They're too stupid to take that deal, dude. That's a smart deal.
No, a lot of people are going to take that deal.
You might be
you'd,
right.
You'd say that. See, there's this Reddit called R Fed News.
Nice.
Where federal workers post and shit and hang out. And I swear to God, it is just a wall of people, fucking lefty retards screaming, "Hold the line!"
Okay, but here's the problem with that.
I wouldn't.
Right? The smart people will
say.
take the money, and I'll tell you why. You could either take 8 months right now, or what do you think's coming next?
You're fired.
Yeah, evaluations are still going to come through, and they're still going to cut people. So do you want to be the dickhead who fucking goes, I'm not going to take the 8 months, and then you just get fired in 4 months, and you get nothing?
Yeah.
So a lot of the smart people are the ones that are going to take the fucking deal. And
My
position's redundant. I don't do anything here. I'm going to take the pay and run.
No, you take the pay, but I'm saying, dude, if you're smart with your money in 8 months, you could make a nice little nest egg for you. It's almost a year, like a nice little nest egg for yourself. You know what I mean? Like the double job. Like it's not these people. Well, we'll see. I hope they take it. Let's see what they say.
Went to millions of employees across the country, including here in New Mexico. News 13's Marilyn Upchurch heard from a federal workers union here in the state. Marilyn?
The email that was sent to federal employees across the country.
All these employees, a lot of employees are going to be for it, but the unions are going to vehemently be against it because the less federal employees are, the less money the unions get.
Says those who leave will receive about 8 months of salary, but they have to make a decision by next week.
I'll make it today.
A local union says that's too soon.
No, I'm sorry, but that's not how this works. Don't take it. This is the union. This is the local New Mexican union worker. So let's see what this haunted Mayan has to say.
Jesus.
Let's see what OMAC has to say.
And that's really
let's see what Throw to Madre from the train has to say about it.
Seriously.
The biggest concerns that we're hearing is that there's such a short time.
I don't care what you're going to tell me right now. It's our time. It's our time down here.
Yeah, I'll puff my inhaler.
Frozen's going to make some sort of technology because like the Asian. Yeah, exactly.
We get to hang out underground with Corey Feldman and that ugly girl who looks like Corey Feldman.
Female Corey Feldman?
God, that chick was awful.
Yeah.
Martha Plimpton.
Martha Plimpton, that's who it was, yes.
I swear to God, I thought you made that name up.
No, Martha Plimpton. As soon as he said it, I went, yeah, that's her.
She looks like a duck.
Pessy's autism is... Pessy has this level of autism that manages to somehow both be inspiring and come up with brilliant stuff and also completely crippling.
Bro, this bitch was always ugly, too. Like in every movie she was in, man.
Oh, she was always awful.
Man, she's rough now, too.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, that's Martha Plimpton. She was in like everything in the 80s.
Bro, she looks like she has every manager on speed dial. Like...
She looks like an earthworm in drag.
Yeah, dude. She really does. She looks like she looks like a high school shooter.
And at the same time, a high school girls gym teacher.
Yeah. She looks like she looks like she supervises the showers after softball games.
She insists.
She insists. It's not your choice. Mm-hmm. She buys performance Spanx. Okay, we're done. That was mean. There's no need
you
for
guys,
that.
come on. She was a fine actress.
No, she was a bad actress too. But whatever. She was a person. Is a person. I don't know.
What could be a very life-changing experience for the employees and their families.
Sue Parton is the president of the Federation of Indian Service Employees.
The Federation of Indian Service Employees. Do you think maybe we have too many stupid unions? Just maybe?
Yeah, seriously.
Which represents...
You know what's funny, though? Honestly, you know what people are pointing out all over Twitter now, too? You know who the last president to offer a bunch of buyouts to people and save the government like hundreds of millions of dollars? It's this guy, I don't know if you ever heard of him. His name was Bill Clinton.
Who?
Yeah, he's the president for 8 years. And he did it once, and we cut 102 positions from the federal government. And he saved us $100 billion. So, yeah, I'm okay with it. It'll work.
The Department of Interior, where they represent teachers, cooks, janitors, bus drivers, and more. Parton says many of those in her union are confused about President Trump's so-called deferred resignation offer for federal workers.
It's not confusing. Didn't you say there was an FAQ?
Yeah,
With employees expected...
It's very clear. It's very clear what you get.
To decide
I love how they set it up, too. They said, all you have to do is reply to this email, put resign in the fucking... as the subject. And that's all you got to do.
February 6th.
They're asking questions. Well, if I don't resign, but I would like to transfer to another work site, is that part of this buyout?
That's not happening.
No, hold on. No. The buyout's clear. You don't get extra. I wouldn't give him even another second, another extra day. I wouldn't give him a fucking buy. Leave or don't. That's a sweet deal.
If I get in the middle of it and I change my mind, am I allowed to do that?
This
No. No, it's our money. It's our tax money. No, you don't get to just wait around. You're getting a better severance package than any other corporation would ever give you.
Yeah, and also you wouldn't get any buyout from a corporation because you're worthless. You're lucky you're getting anything.
Shapes in the YouTube chat says, reply resign to stop this text.
Yeah. By the way, and like I said earlier, it's like, fine, don't take the buyout, but you know what comes next, right? Forced cuts.
Mm-hmm.
You could like anybody who's saying hold the line is retarded because you're going to end up the fucking retard out in the cold going, I should have taken the 8 months.
Mm-hmm.
If you get fired in 7 months, 6 months, 5 months, and they go, oh, well, now you get nothing. You're going to go, damn, I should have I showed up and worked for 4 months, still got fired, and now I don't get the other 4 months of free money.
Mm-hmm.
So I would take the deal.
Or you could just surprise him, like Triple H was fake surprised that they were putting him in the Hall of Fame. Remember?
Did you see that?
Did you saw how he pretended like he didn't know it was coming?
Yeah, you're throwing your own. You're the boss. You're throwing your own surprise birthday party.
Bro, shut up. Like, right? Shut the fuck up, dude. We all know what you're doing. Look, listen. Two things
He's
can
doing
be
a good job, but like he's already sucking his own dick too much.
Two things can be true. Should Triple H be solo in the Hall of Fame? Absolutely. There's not even a question about it. Of course he should be. But at this point, just wait till you retire and let someone else do it, right? Like, doing it while you're in there now is weird. I don't know, man. It's just me. I think it's weird.
Maybe he just thinks he doesn't have much time left.
Oh, because of the fucking robot heart. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about the robot heart. Did you see the newest episode of the Jesse Lee Peterson show?
No.
Adam Friedland.
Are you serious?
I swear to God, 3 hours ago.
Hell yeah.
You know what? You know why that happened?
Mm.
Because they were talking about him on the Adam Friedland show.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's probably what stirred it.
Well, you know what's cool about we found out that one of the producers of the Adam Friedland show is an ROTC guy. That's why he got us on when we did the Jesse. By the way, if you haven't seen that, you should really watch us on Jesse Lee Peterson show. It was fucking great. It was
That was a lot of fun.
One of the most fun interviews we've done. Guys, if you're watching this now, we're going to head over right after this little break here. We're heading right over to Locals and Patreon. If you look down below, you can join our Locals or Patreon. It's $7 a month. You'll get the rest of this episode, the entirety of Wednesday's episode, all of our movie riffs, our entire backlog, and also starting next week, you'll get a chance, if your video doesn't suck, to come on to send a video to the show. We'll watch your shit, and we will try to, I don't know if it's a question, respond, or just promote, whatever. If we like it, we'll play it. But you can only do that if you're a Locals or Patreon member. That's $7 a month. Just sign up right now, guys. We're heading over there now exclusively, moving over there right now. We got a lot of stuff for the second hour, a lot of fun stuff. I have an update on that fat rapper. We have an update on Fatso.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be
dead?
fun. No, it's not. I didn't say it was a good update. We will. Yeah, I know. So we're heading over there right now. Switch over now. I want to see 100 signups at least. 100 signups, and we'll show full dong. Moving over there now. See you over there. And Mersh, now that we've moved over, I say since it is Friday, we go hang out at Hog's Breath while we take our break. What do you say?
Let's go.
Walking through the valley, the movement westward down Ventura Boulevard. All the bad boys are at home in the shadows. All the good girls are at home with broken hearts. And I'm free, yeah. And I'm free falling, free falling. And I'm free, when I'm free falling. Free falling, and I'm free falling, and I'm free falling, and I'm wanna glide down over Mulholland. I wanna write her name up in the sky. I wanna free fall out into nothing. I'm gonna leave this world for a while and I'm free. I'm free falling. And I'm free, yes I'm free. And I'm free falling. Yes I'm free. Yes, I'm free, yeah. Oh, you know I'm free falling. Free falling. Some Tom Petty for you.
Oh, how about shit, I don't know. Something we've done or something we haven't done. All right.
We're back.
Yes, we
Oh,
are.
let me grab my tab thing.
That entire time we could have grabbed it. I got a snack.
Okay, now we're back.
I got some rice cakes.
Ooh, tasty.
Shut up. I know. Life's miserable. I get it.
I mean, they're all right. You throw a little fucking peanut butter on them or something.
I got the cheddar ones, so they're not bad.
Okay.
Kind of tastes like rice cake Doritos, so.
I saw a dude who was just putting fucking, he would literally put like fucking peanut butter and some banana on it. And I'm like, oh, that would make it kind of tolerable. You know what I mean?
And a lot less healthy.
Well, I mean, the banana, but the peanut butter's good for you.
Not really. Peanut butter's so much fucking sugar in it. Anyway, but you know what, Mercer, doesn't matter because we're not this.
Whoops.
Fart noise.
Yeah. Hold on. Full screen.
So that's our girl, Dank DeMoss.
Can someone Photoshop that, but with the water scene, the water scene from Jurassic Park, the cup of water where it's just tripping.
Yo, that venue
That's
got
just
some
embarrassing,
good
dude.
walls.
Oh yeah. Why did you just make that fucking? Why did they make the airplane out of whatever they made this floor out of?
Just to get up like a turtle.
I wonder how many people died in this incident.
Mm-hmm. Were there any survivors? Did it measure on the?
Unfortunately, Dank DeMoss survived.
Did it measure on the Richter scale?
Richter.
Richter scale. I apologize.
You gotta say it with an A, dude. Come on.
You're right. I'm an idiot. I apologize. All right, let's see here. Okay.
There's no agenda to it. It's really more about the convenience of having a restroom that everybody can use.
That's Scott Pribble with Denver Public.
Look at this fucking nerd. Look at this fucking no-necked fucking beta, no testosterone fucking nerd.
Pribble.
Public Schools. We sat down with him nearly 2 weeks ago.
Relax. The guy will fucking pay you tomorrow for a hamburger today.
Come on.
East High School converted a second-floor girls' restroom to one anyone can use.
So now the girls don't have a second floor restroom, is what you're saying?
Yep.
Now, a letter the U.S. Department of Education's Office of Civil Rights sent to DPS says under
So he
Title...
turned it into an all-gender bathroom because now he can spend more time in there to figure out where to put the camera.
Oh my God! Now they're getting remember they used to get letters where schools didn't have gender-inclusive bathrooms. The Department of Education would yell at them. Now they're getting the opposite letters.
Now, a letter the U.S. Department of Education's Office of Civil Rights sent to DPS says under Title IX, that's a problem. But Liz Meyer with CU Boulder says Title IX protects LGBTQ Americans.
It does, even though the Trump administration is trying to intimidate schools into interpreting it their way. I would argue that there shouldn't be evidence of discrimination because having an all-gender bathroom actually provides greater access and support for people to have
Their daughters get raped by men. Right? Let me ask you a question. If you were to ask the girls in that school, what bathroom do you use? Do you go upstairs, use the all-gender one, or do you use the only girls one downstairs? Which one do you think they use? Because I know that they're probably not going to want to go in there with boys. I'm telling you they're not.
access to a safe and private bathroom.
Meyer says in almost all cases, the OCR only gets involved after a complaint rolls in. Here, the OCR decided to involve themselves.
Yeah. Hey, it's a brave new world. Brave new world now, guys.
It is highly unusual.
I know, but it's also highly unusual to have a bunch of dudes in dresses using the bathroom with other high schoolers. So that seems more unusual than what you're doing, though, right?
Yeah, right.
That they would proactively seek out some kind of investigation.
I know, proactively seeking out, looking for things like you were doing with the people that were praying outside of abortion clinics. Like that weren't bothering anybody. Like that.
When there is actually no complaint or no evidence of discrimination.
There is evidence of discrimination. The evidence is that you are now limiting the bathroom that women feel safe in.
And so, yeah, it's pretty surprising.
Why is it surprising? He said he was going to do it. We've been so used to people not doing stuff that when someone in government starts doing it, everyone's shocked.
Yeah.
PS2 says it was surprised by the investigation. East High School got the all-gender option after requests from students. The girls' room was converted because they've got toilets, something everyone can use. The stall doors stretch long, and there's no gaps for someone to peek in. And there are still...
They're just saying they're safe. They're trying to show they're safe.
3 dedicated girls' rooms.
I'm sorry, the stalls are long and no one could peek in. Hold on a second.
Are there no doors?
There's doors. They closed the doors.
Okay.
You could peek in. What are you talking about? There's normal stalls.
Again, and there are still 3 dedicated girls' rooms, 4 boys' rooms. OCR's letter to DPS says the...
Well, that's unfair to the girls.
That's unfair to the girls. Why are you being unfair to the girls?
More options violates Title IX.
Now they're taking that initial intent of the law and twisting it to...
Oh, no. You should have wrote it better. You wrote the law in a way where this is actually 100% fine what they're doing. Here's what happened. We said it before, Murish, but the hubris of they never thought that these things may be used against them.
They're so stupid.
To advance their agenda of discriminating against trans and non-binary people.
No one cares anymore. We're at the not caring part of the story.
Yeah.
Meyer
The
says
thing
the
is, neither of
courts
those things exist.
haven't set the standard yet
So-
on gender-neutral bathrooms in schools.
Not to my knowledge.
We're in the strong men part of that cycle. You know that cycle?
Yeah,
We're
it's
at
time for that part.
We're in this part. It's a circle, so we're gonna get here now. Now we're there. We don't care. No one cares anymore.
But she says the OCR's action here will have a chilling effect on districts nationwide.
Yeah,
It's so fun watching
Maybe
them
some of
just
these
lose their power.
fucking
It's so much
trannies will
fun.
cut this shit out.
Yeah, maybe.
Under this administration, I think we should say nothing is surprising anymore.
I know, but guess what? It doesn't matter what you think because he won the majority.
But it's disturbing. It's
It's disturbing. Oh God, you know what's disturbing? Bunch of dudes in bathrooms with children.
Yeah,
it's weird, right? That seems again in the level of disturbing.
Turning to a crime alert here at home after a fire at a popular hotel on Miami Beach. Investigators discovering it was set on purpose, and now a maintenance worker is under arrest. Local 10's Rosh Lowe is live in Miami Beach with much more.
Oh, it's this guy, the guy that doesn't care. We've remember Rosh Lowe, the guy that says like, whatever, man, it's fine.
Oh yeah, this dude's chill as fuck.
Yeah, whatevs.
Well, a bizarre story here on Miami Beach outside the Rio
He kind of sounds drunk. I don't think he's drunk. I think he's how he talks.
Hotel.
He looks like one of those trust fund kids that has to have a real job to get his trust every month, so he doesn't even care about this job.
Didn't make me wear a collared shirt.
I have to show W-2s just so that I can get my trust.
To investigators, you had this.
The guy who trained me in radio was literally that guy. He got a trust fund like every month, and his parents knew he was a fuck up. And he got a lot of money like every quarter, but he had to stay employed because they knew he was a mess. So he got into radio because he was like, oh, it's a fucking easy breezy gig. As long as I show I worked fucking 40 hours this week, they don't care. And he was like the coolest dude ever. We did coke in the studio when I was still training. Like literally, I was still a trainee, and he was like, "You want to do some?" And I'm like, "Sure." And then we're like doing it's literally out on the console, and then like the vice president showed up one day on the weekend, and I'm like panicking, and he's like, "Don't worry about it, kid." And it turned out they went to college together, and they were both trust fund kids. And he was like, "What's up, Bruce?" And he's like, "What are you doing, bro?" And they were just all cool, dude. That guy ruled, bro. I never met a guy who took his job less seriously.
Was hired to do some handyman work, and they say he's on video lighting bed sheets on fire. The whole thing caused this hotel to be evacuated. A fire on the 7th floor at the Rio Hotel in Miami Beach that caused the hotel to be evacuated. What happened here? These tourists in from Finland.
Oh, we were having a liter of beer in the lobby.
Explain it all.
We have a message. Hotel is fire. Okay, we came here. Everybody.
Yeah, that
out,
looks like a Finn.
No, that's Ellis from Norway. That's a joke from Mersh.
Oh God, yeah! Wow, well, that's a throwback, huh?
Uh-huh.
We go to the pool bar, waiting.
Cops say this guy,
Dane Cook?
Young Dane Cook.
Whoa. Remember how he met his underage, now of age girl at a game night? Dane Cook?
Yeah. That he
That's
hosted.
usually where you're going to meet your underage girlfriends.
Steo Chiang was doing some handyman work at the hotel. Police say it was a guy doing work here. He deliberately started it, they say.
They didn't tell us.
You're a big Rangers fan in Finland? A lot of big Rangers fans in Finland?
The reason, never so. We've just think something fired up for no reason.
Adam ruins everything.
The reason for the blaze, they say the suspect is caught on camera lighting bed sheets on fire. The suspect in bond court.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for 1 count of arson in the 1st degree. So he's
a bad boy. He's a handsome bad boy. The girls are going to love him.
handyman at this hotel.
Yeah, those aren't
and
the
then he
only
lights
bed
up
sheets he's going to be lighting on fire. Am I right, boys?
Mm-hmm.
some sheets
I mean,
on
in his
fire,
defense, the company lied about the thread count. So,
and then lights the bed sheet on fire once.
Man, we see this Judge Mindy Glazer a lot in the Miami stories. She's one of the judges
Yeah,
that gets all the weird
she
stories.
stays busy.
Yeah.
He was ordered to stay away from the hotel.
You also have an immigration hold, and that immigration hold will be addressed after, at the point in time your judge gives you a bond.
You know, we spoke with these tourists in from Finland when they found out what actually occurred. You know, they said this could have been very dangerous. Fortunately here, nobody was hurt. The suspect remains behind bars for now without a bond.
James Bond.
Fucking idiot. So stupid.
Yeah, I know. They're so stupid. You get it. He gets it. All right, let's hear Voice of Reason finally.
Let's go to some tweets before I get on out of here for the day.
Oh, here we go.
First up, Stephen A. Smith. How legendary would a battle between Obama and Trump be?
But we've been watching a battle between Obama and Trump for the past 8 years.
Trump won.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it would be legendary because I think that Trump would try his insults and Obama is quick-witted enough, stylish enough, with enough charisma.
Do you want to fuck Barack Obama?
To be honest, he's not making a bad point so far.
No,
Barack
but
is
neither
smooth. Trump would have had trouble with old
But neither
Barry.
am I. I think he wants to have sex with Barack Obama.
Well, I think I think he's a very horny man, like his old co-host.
He'd come right back at him and he'd eat Trump alive.
I don't think he'd eat him alive either. See, now I think that's a gross exaggeration. I'm not saying that he wouldn't do well against Trump, but I don't think I don't think that he would just eat Trump alive. I don't think that would happen either.
I'm talking about in that category.
Your wife's a dude. That's what Trump would say. That's all he would have to say. You're from Kenya and your wife's a dude. Hey, you're the one sucking dick for crack in a limo. That would just bring up that story. That's literally all they would do.
Gory. As it pertains,
hey, at least when I cheat on my wife, it's with a porn star, a female porn star.
Paints debates, LeBron, Obama's smooth.
You almost call him LeBron.
And even though it didn't come across as him being a centrist, because obviously you had the progressive left pulling him and tugging towards him to be in their direction, and the Republicans were giving him problems every time he took a deep breath. In the end,
you're right.
I think that Obama is somebody.
You're right. Obama was getting way too much pressure when he was president. Not Trump. Trump couldn't relate to people fucking blocking everything he tried to do. You're right. Out of the two presidencies, Obama had way more pushback than Trump, right? Because of all those criminal cases that they filed against Obama, famously. Remember?
Jesus. Like, these people are delusional.
What are you fucking talking about?
That would be willing to work across the aisle if you allowed him to do so.
Trump also tried to work across the aisle. They told him to get fucked this first time. That's why he's not doing it this time.
And the statesmanship, Trump doesn't even compare in that regard.
No, because he's not going to drop remember a pallet of money off in Iran? Remember the cash that we just gave him?
Yeah, that was like $1 billion or something.
The statesmanship.
But some would argue that Trump was a better president than Obama was. Most of us would not.
Why?
But it would be an epic battle for the debates. I can tell you that much. Next tweet. Show me what
He's so stupid. He's such a pea brain.
you got, y'all.
I know the answer to this one already.
Oh,
I know the
okay.
answer to this one.
It's probably going to be the same as mine, but okay.
Just shut up.
Shut up.
I don't think women even understand how much brownie points you're going to get with your man relative to how much you shut up.
You know what we want more than anything? And I'll tell you this, I'll speak for most men here. Sometimes when you say something, they just go, okay.
Yeah.
You know how great that is? You know how good we feel? How you go, wow.
Just go, you know what? I was thinking tonight we'll do this. All right.
That sounds good. Wow.
Okay. We'll go do that.
And then I would be shocked and be like, is this a trick? And that would start a fight. See, it wouldn't work either, because if it happened, I'd be like, you fucking with me? And that'd be like, great, I guess just be sarcastic is what would happen. I'd be like, no, I'm being serious. Oh, okay.
Yeah, ladies, if you can learn to just live occasionally quietly in the moment, we'll be fine. We'll be very fine.
Look, and I got to tell you, honestly, and I do not like complimenting her, and she can't hear me now, so it's fine. Marie's pretty good in terms of not being an annoying girl department. Like, for the most part, she's really not. But in general, some of you hoes, you know?
Well, also Marie's kind of an odd one because most women generally like when they want something or they want like a thing added or deducted from their house or
Yeah.
they want to do a garden. Like it always starts with like, yeah, I want to do a garden. So can you go to Home Depot
That's
and you
true.
get the dirt and you get the raised beds and you get all this and set it up and then I'll just plant. And it's like, no, when she gets into a project, she's like, yeah, I'm going to Home Depot. I'm not going to be,
When I left-
I'll be back in a few
when I-
hours. I'm going to do this thing. I don't need your help with
When we
anything."
went
You're
to
like,
when we went to Vegas, I left with 2 cabinets I needed to put together and a bunch of chairs, and I came back with them already put together and outside.
Yeah.
And she was like, "I did it. I figured it out, and we're done." I was like, "Okay, thank you."
Yeah. Like most women will be like, you said you were going to do the thing. You didn't do the thing. Where she just gets autistic and is like, yeah, I'm just going to do it.
It's fine.
You're like, that's fine. As long I don't have to do it.
I don't even have
Cool
to. I don't
beans.
even do pickle jars for her anymore. That's pretty cool.
That's the best. That's
That's pretty cool. I don't
hilarious.
even do that anymore. And she does it. I'm like, all right, cool. I can just play video games. Thanks.
You just every once in a while you hear the thunk in the other room, and you're like, all right, you got it, huh?
You got it. Yeah, I got it.
Jennifer McGraw, MCGRAW, right? Stephen A. Smith, what is an underrated thing I can do as a girlfriend to make my boyfriend happy?
What do you think he's
What's he?
gonna
What do
say?
you? Wait, what's he going?
Okay, that's what I'm wondering. Let's try to get. What do you think Steven's gonna say? I want to know. Chat. What do you
Something
think?
fucking stupid.
What do you think?
Oh, he's gonna go. Okay, he's either gonna be funny and be like, "Talk less," or he's gonna go, "You gotta compliment him more. Men like being complimented, you know.
Tell him he's doing a
Tell
good
him his hair
job.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell him he's doing a good job, and you're proud of him, and his suit's looking nice.
Tell him he being a good provider for the family, and tell him tell him he's nothing like his dad.
Make
Look
sure
him
you
in the
tell him
eyes and
he's
go-
always been better than Skip Bayless.
That
Yeah.
seems very. Now we're getting very
No,
specific.
no, 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 no. It's not specific. You gotta look him in the eyes, and you gotta go, Steven, you're the best sex haver ever
I don't think.
In history.
in history ever.
Okay. There is an R-rated answer to that question.
R-rated? I'm sorry. Fucking X-rated. If you want to go that route. Look, I'm not gonna say what it is, but it involves a butthole, and not mine.
That you are not going to get from me. Figure it out. As it pertains to the G.
No, I don't want to figure it out. I don't know what your sexual kinks are, Steven. And honestly, I don't want to think about them.
No, I'm sure
I would
they're
prefer
weird.
not to know what Stephen A. Smith is into.
I feel like they're weird.
I actually prefer BBLs that have lopsided buttocks. It reminds me of going to Ross and buying a regular jeans when I was younger.
And a Fossil watch.
Those watches.
But I don't wear Fossil no more.
Those Fossil watches were such garbage. Remember those
Yeah,
things?
they were. They worked
like-
for like a couple of weeks.
And by the way, in Florida, they really suck because even if it got a little humid, they'd fog up and they were broken. Immediately, just broken.
Yep.
The seals were terrible. God, those were so terrible. Oh, God.
Rated version of my answer.
Where did you get it next to the broken Bluetooth speaker at Ross? Or the headphones that didn't work?
I would say to you, master the
bait
art of timing.
What does that mean?
He means don't bring up old shit. Stop bringing up old shit.
Honestly?
It's stupid times.
Honestly? Yeah, if he's saying that, I'm going to agree with that one too. Stop bringing up old shit. Don't bring up old fights. No one needs old fights.
It could be anything from
Unless I won the fight, then you're allowed to bring that one up. If I was right in a particular, I'm such a hypocrite. If I'm right in a particular fight, in an argument, you could bring that one up because it helps my point. But if you bring up a fight where I was wrong, we don't need to hear it because we don't want to talk about the past. That's my move. That's my argument move. What's yours?
sex to a meal to cuddling while watching a movie.
Cuddling's okay for a little bit, but then I get warm. That's my problem.
Yeah, you get to, it's too much.
Same shit, dude.
It's not that I'm against
Get
it.
off
It's
me.
like it's okay for a little bit, but then after a while,
time
you're like,
limit.
my arm's asleep.
Yeah.
On television, to go into the movies.
I don't want to go to the movies. So that's not going to work for me either.
Yeah, what are we in high
To
school?
going out to eat,
That's fine. You could go out to eat.
to just talk and conversation.
Do I have to?
I'd rather not.
I talk so much already.
A lot of talking.
I would tell you, mastering timing is everything. See, some ignorant ass men out there would be like, just be quiet, don't talk.
I think he's talking about us. I think he's talking about us.
I think he's looking right at us.
Some ignorant ass men will say exactly what we just said.
Your man will love you.
Try it. Okay, ladies, how about this? Try his way and try our way. And see which one gets you more brownie points.
But those are boys
Not you, Virgie. You're married and have kids. I'm not talking about you.
that say that. Men don't mind conversation.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think Patrice O'Neal got more pussy than you, dog. I'm just saying.
And Patrice O'Neal said, we want to know that you're in the house, but like in a different part. Like, we want to know you're there.
Mind when it arrives at the wrong time. There are times we're willing to listen, and there are times that we don't want to hear anything.
He's right. God damn it. I have to be fair. He is correct. There are times when I'll talk, but there are times you're just like, no, I don't feel like it.
There are times that we don't want to hear anything because we're annoyed and stressed from the job or the outside world. There are times that we're stressed because of you, and we don't want to hear anything.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to say it. Preach, brother. I'm good with him so far. Preach.
There are other times that we don't want to hear anything because we got other things on our mind.
Like fucking, when he does that, he's talking about sexy stuff. He's going to talk about butt stuff.
That we'd like to do with you.
You don't sound sexy. You sound like a rapist, Steven.
When you try to sound sexy, yeah, you're right. He always sounds very rapey.
Yeah, I know. He's trying to sound like Luther Vandross, but he sounds like John Wayne Gacy.
Right? In his head, it's like, girl, you look beautiful. But she's hearing, girl, you look beautiful.
He sounds like fucking Gollum from Lord of the Rings. Like, chill.
Something, and I want to get into that moon booty. How about my precious?
That we don't want to hear
Miami.
anything because we got other things on our mind.
Lord of the Cock Ring.
That we'd like to do with you. And talking ain't one of them.
And dogging ain't one of them. Okay, but then then 5 minutes later, you fine with talking?
So all of those things play a role. But when you master the person that you're with.
Why is he wearing a Vans tie?
And timing that comes with how you
Stephen A. Smith starting a ska band.
Interact with them.
I've been learning the guitar.
Goes a long way. Put it to you this way, ladies. If you had a man, assuming you have a man in your life, because we're going to go, I'm just going to say that. And you wanted him at 10 o'clock. Is 11 o'clock good enough?
What is he? He's going too deep on this one.
I'm starting to
This
lose
is personal.
him. Yeah, something happened to him. This is him. He's talking about a specific story that happened to him, right?
As if we know about it.
So, Susan, I want to
Yeah,
fuck
he's talking to
this hoe.
like one specific ex right now.
Yeah.
Is midnight good enough? I mean, you'll settle for it. But what you want is what you want when you want it.
So what you're saying is if you tell your wife, hey, let's have sex at 10, and she goes, I'm a little busy, let's do it at 11. I don't know, it feels kind of like that happens sometimes. It's not, who cares, right? How horny are you?
It's kind of like saying, hey, do you want me to start cooking? And they're like, I'm not really hungry right now.
I'll wait a bit.
A little bit later. All right, yeah, just let me know when you start getting hungry. I'll start getting
Who cares?
And when he responds in a timely manner, that goes a long way. Because he's feeding you when you're hungry.
What is going on with him? Is he
Oh,
okay?
Oh my God, that was gross.
He's a very not normal guy.
Yeah, dude.
This is way
He's
too.
got some.
Way
He's
too
got some
erotic.
stuff up in
This
that
is
head
way
of
too
his.
erotic.
Cause you feeding that pussy. Steven, we're still on television.
I like to fill her up with my sweet, sweet Stephen cream.
You can act like a bitch, but daddy's got a sausage.
It's like his sex analogies are way off.
Yeah. It's like an alien that's come to Earth and he's trying to convince people that he's fucked.
Yeah. Yes.
Not when you're okay or full. And that has more value. Look at it that way. One more tweet.
Now you're all
Thank you.
bricked. You're all
Please, let's
bricked
move
up.
on.
He's all bricked up.
Oh no, because we got another dating one. He's really.
But this is from Jimmy John's, the actual sub place. Yeah, at Jimmy John's.
Let's go to it, please. At Jimmy John's, right? Stephen A. Smith. Could you date someone who happens to be a loud and messy eater?
What's she eating?
Cause this is my dick. Well then I like a messy, loud blowjob. All right.
I like a sloppy toppy. I want her to slob on my knob like corn on the cob.
Could somebody get this motherfucker laid, please?
You would think he goes to Fort Lauderdale enough.
Yeah.
No. I'm loud enough. Two of us don't need to be loud. That's number one.
It also depends on what you're eating, right?
Yeah.
There are some foods that are just unavoidably like going to be messy and loud.
Number two, I don't like messy. Two of us don't need to be messy. I'm a little
But if
messy.
you're messy, why are you judging her?
He's a little messy.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not a slob. I'm not slovenly. I believe in carrying myself with some level of distinction and what have you. I believe in doing what I do in that regard.
Yeah, no, you're a black guy dressing up for church, dude. I've seen a bunch of you. Seriously. I have seen football players at restaurants. I got it, man.
You've seen one college football coach. You've seen Stephen A. Smith.
Yes, we know. We know what you like. We got it, man.
Yeah, dude. I've been to a fondue restaurant during restaurant week.
No, seriously, exactly. It's magical dining month for us, but yeah.
Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me it's just like a big cheese fountain?
Yeah, I love Magical Dining Month because in Magical Dining Month they do this thing where like it's a dead time for restaurants, and every city has it, but Orlando has it, Tampa has it, and what they do is these fancy restaurants have like a prefix meal for like $30 or $35, and you go to these fancy places. The problem is these fancy places then get people that normally don't go to them, these nice steakhouses. So you go to the steakhouse, then you're welcomed by undesirables. Oh, also, can I bring? Did you see one of?
Are we getting unlimited shrimps?
First off, scrimps, and secondly, not at Red Lobster anymore. If you wanted to survive, this guy is a real guy. His name is Bishop Talbert Swan.
Oh, I've heard of him before.
Have you seen this one? This is a good one. This is a banger tweet. You ready? Glossary of why people terms and their meanings. Thug equals nigger. Inner city equals nigger. Law and Order. Law and Order nigger is a spinoff they're doing with Ice-T, I think.
Where he's finally the boss.
Yeah. Welfare queen equals nigger. You people equals nigger. Personal responsibility equals nigger. Handouts equals nigger. Socialism equals nigger. Marxist equals nigger. Affirmative action equals nigger. Chicago equals nigger. Urban equals nigger. Critical race theory equals nigger. Woke equals nigger. Diversity, equity, and inclusion equals, believe it or not, nigger.
Wait, Royce.
All right.
Yeah.
Woke minus.
Woke minus. Also,
Can I ask a
equals
question?
nigger.
I'm just curious.
I'm not
Then
good at
how
algebra.
come- No. If these are all euphemisms for nigger, right? Then why is it that
Yeah.
I find myself using all of those words, but I still say nigger so much?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. You got us fucked up here, dude. We just say it.
Yeah. I say nigger all the time, and then also these other words.
Also, like,
And by the way,
socialist?
some of these aren't right. Socialism, I've never.
Yeah, some of this is Jewish.
Yeah.
Marxist, I wouldn't either.
We was Jews and shit.
But you know what I mean? Like if you were to associate Marxism with a group of people and close your eyes, would you think of black people?
No. And so here's something else. He's doing this to himself. Like you're saying, okay, why does the term thug equal nigger? Why does inner city equal nigger? Why are those things connected? Have you, instead of asking why are white people saying
Connecting them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you tried not being a nigger?
I don't think so.
I mean, just saying, just spitballing here.
It's fucking people, man.
Just quit being a nigger.
Why people?
Okay, this
It's
is
like on the one hand,
you know
you're
what's
being
fun-
a nigger, right?
But you
And
know-
then on the other hand, you're so self-conscious about being a nigger.
But you know
that
what's
it's like, well, then stop being one.
You know who hates
It's
these-
like Royce started getting concerned about his weight. So he's like, you know what I'm going to do?
I'm gonna be a nigger.
Stop being a fat guy. You know what I mean? Like you decide, hey, you know what? I don't like the way people perceive me. I'm going to stop doing it. Instead of just tweeting about how everyone hates you.
I don't get that part either, but it's not even that. It's like, you know who hates people like this? Normal black dudes. They're like, man, shut the fuck up. Like, you know that, right? Like,
They're like, shut up, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Where was it? I was at. Okay. Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna give you. Oh man, there's so. Okay. There's so many good ones here. I don't want to mess up. Let's do this one. Since you were talking about it, Jim.
It's interesting. Women who go to the gym face challenges there. So what's behind
In what fucking way do women face challenges at the gym?
this?
Yeah, I didn't find this particularly surprising. You know, there's been an increase in gym memberships, but
Yeah, I know.
women.
I go to 6 o'clock. I go at 6 o'clock to the gym. I know.
Men tend to be less active than men. And so to find out why, researchers surveyed nearly 300 women and discovered.
Let me guess. Women, like Merch, this is funny because this is perfect. It's like you just change the way you are. Now, women are being asked why they're less active than men. Do you think that women are going to, A, take responsibility and go, I don't know, I get caught up in my shows too much and I'm on Instagram too much and that's probably why I'm not, and like real self-responsibility? Or B, are they going to blame the male gaze and not feeling comfortable at a gym? I don't know.
I'm gonna go with option B.
Let's find out. I haven't seen this, so I'm completely guessing.
Discovered a variety of barriers, like feeling judged about their appearance or performance by others.
Other women, by the way, other women, men at the gym do not judge the appearance of fucking women or men or make fun of them. As a matter of fact, the thing is at the gym, if you see a really big fat dude working out at the gym, most dudes are like...
It's always commendable.
It's the other way around. Most people are like, good for him, man. I'm not going to make fun of him. He's fucking trying. So
There's two groups of people, right?
Yeah.
Old people and fat people.
Yeah.
That when you see them at the gym, most gym bros are like, oh, fucking good for him, dude.
Hell yeah, man. I've seen them. I've seen them walk up to guys and be like, if you need any help, man, I'll help you out. Like, so again, this is women's self-imposed judgment that's not real.
Self-criticism about their clothes or their abilities, feeling
self-criticism. So again, they're on the worst enemy. Honestly, at least that's commendable. At least it's honest.
harassed and receiving unsolicited comments from men.
That doesn't happen that is a myth. As somebody who's been going to the gym very consistently and been at different gyms all over the fucking country, every time we travel, I go to a different gym. That does not happen. Women are not being bothered by men or harassed by men at the gym. That is not fucking happening. That's not
And guess
real.
what? If you genuinely are, it is dealt with very
Immediately.
swiftly.
Joey
by
Swole-
not only staff, but other people at the gym.
And then Joey Swoles will make a video about it.
Yeah, exactly. Good news, guys. We got another person banned from Planet Fitness. Congratulations. You're a
Great
hero.
job. You're right.
No, but I mean, like, literally, even if, like, they don't even need staff. A lot of these gyms, like, even the gym I used to go to, like, everyone kind of knew each other. And, like, you wouldn't even need staff. You could just go up to anyone else and be like, yo, that guy is, like, being really weird. And, like, they'll deal with it. They'll be like, bro, knock it the
here's
fuck
the other
out.
thing. Yeah, you're right. Other gym members will be like, leave her the fuck alone. That's what'll happen. That's what really happens at these places.
Having to fight for space.
And also, most gyms, my gym being one of them, has a little actual room that's only for women. Like, if women that are self-conscious want to be bothered, My gym has a room that's just for like, has all the, smaller, but it has all the same equipment, and treadmill and all that stuff just for women. And also my gym, something that I've noticed, personal trainer who thinks people haven't noticed. There's this one male personal trainer at my gym who trains women in the women's only section. So then he's the only guy in there. And then I start thinking to myself, I'm like, I don't think being a personal trainer makes me so you could be in there. You know what I mean? Like, other women don't give a shit if you're training this bitch. I don't know. That guy's a little fucking weird.
That is a little weird.
Yeah.
And not being taken seriously. That said,
not being taken seriously by whom?
First of all, I
Have
don't
you
take
been-
women seriously anyway. It was anywhere. So what? You're not going to go to the grocery store, or the laundromat anymore, or anywhere else?
No, but that's not even that. That's true, Merch. But that's not even that. It's like they're not going to be taken seriously. The gym isn't a competition. It's not a sports game. It doesn't matter. First off, why do you care what anybody thinks of you? That's the problem with women. Oh, you care too much about what other people think about you.
women often felt empowered when learning new skills and breaking gender norms.
I've said this before. This is women's fault, right? And I've seen this at the gym, and I've told Maria about this too, because she never noticed it, but I pointed it out. If you're at a gym, right, there is way better chance of a dude walking up to another dude and being like, "Dude, that was a good lift, bro. That was very impressive."
Yeah, I saw way more dudes interacting
Right.
at the gym always than chicks. Because even the guys know, if I say one word to this chick, even if it's nice, she's going to be like, I have a boyfriend.
Right.
And a rape whistle. And you're like, Jesus.
So dudes walk up to other dudes and compliment other dudes. I don't see women walking up and complimenting other women at all because you guys aren't happy for your other women there. A lot of you are just like, women put these self-imposed competitions that aren't real. Nobody cares in reality. Most people, even if I'm at the gym, look, sometimes my gym has some really fucking hot chicks. I'll be honest. Like if you go like at lunchtime, MILF hour, woo, don't get me wrong. But even still, when I go there, I have an hour to get my shit done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nobody wants to hang out at the
No,
gym.
I don't. It
You want out of
smells.
that
It
bitch.
smells. I don't need it. No. So again,
It's loud.
Yeah, this is
There's
all
bad
bullshit.
music playing.
Oh my god, the music. Listen, hey, by the way, gyms. Even if it's Christmas time, we do not need Christmas music at the gyms. Okay, I don't need to work out to Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
You don't want when I work out to all I want for Christmas is you.
No, that they played that.
Of course they did.
norms. They say
so
more really
fucking
should be done to
retarded.
make gyms more comfortable.
Everyone plays that every year. It's how we subsidize Mariah Carey.
Women, if you go to the, it's true.
Look, we owe it to her. She had some bangers.
Yeah.
She did.
So all I want for Christmas is you has been Mariah Carey's pension plan for 30
Yeah, sure.
years now.
Women, I'll tell you this. I will tell you this right now. If you want to not be like other women, compliment a woman at the gym. I guarantee you will make her day. Because you bitches, you do this stuff to yourself.
Well,
And
and
honestly, I want less fat chicks, so go to the gym.
or supportive places for women to work out. I'm all for that.
Yeah, especially with all of that information we now
I used to go to an all women's gym, and it
Me
was
too.
wonderful because I
Right,
didn't
like,
care at all about how I looked.
Yes, you did.
You did. You cared more.
You cared more about how you look. And by the way, why did you care how you look when they're a men's gym? Do you feel like you need to impress them? Again, you heard what you just said. Shows you that they're their own worst enemy.
Yeah. Women don't want to impress men. They want to beat other women.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Which, don't get me wrong, it'll get you laid, guys, but, just know it's what it is.
In other local news, a former Nassau County sergeant will spend more than 17 years in prison for federal drug crimes.
Federal drug crimes.
James Darrell Hickox, he pleaded guilty to charges of conspiring to distribute narcotics, conspiring to defraud the United States, and tax evasion. News.
The last one's what fucked him.
Yeah, of course.
The last one fucked him.
It's like that line from Breaking Bad when Saul's talking to Jesse and he's like, if they find all this money, what do you think they're going to think? And he's like, that I'm a drug dealer. And he goes, no, worse. You're a tax cheat.
That is worse.
I love the way he explained that to Jesse about how to launder money properly. He's like, oh, you mean they're going to know I'm a drug dealer? No, worse. You're a tax cheat.
News for Jack's I-10 reporter Tiffany Salome was inside the courtroom for today's sentencing. She spoke with his family and shares the strong words the judge had for Hickox.
Stealing money and illegal drugs from evidence rooms are just a few things this former Nassau
shit.
County sergeant is heading to federal prison for. James Darrell Hickox was sentenced to 17 and a half years for his actions dating back to 2017. Prosecutors say he abused his role as a task force officer with the Drug Enforcement Administration. During his sentencing, a judge told Hickox, "You pose a danger to the public."
I don't know about that.
I know my son. He don't belong there.
Well,
yes, he
Got
does.
caught up in
He
something he
committed a
shouldn't have
fucking
done.
he's
crime.
going there. So
The courtroom was packed with supporters of Hickox as the judge handed down his
Supporters?
sentence, including his mom and dad, who shared concerns about his mental health as a DEA agent.
Look at her using her legs. Her fucking lawyer wheeled her in there in a fucking wheelchair to make him look all sad and
of
shit.
course.
They have to live two
Scumbags.
lives. You're out slinging dope for the DEA, and then you go home and be a family man.
So why do you think your son committed these crimes?
Darn, he couldn't even answer that. I think because he was around it for 10 years. He was a drug dealer for 10 years.
That's not, no.
That's not how that works.
If he hadn't had a
I don't think you're painting the picture of your son that you want to paint.
Prosecutors said
he
Hickox
was a drug
stole
dealer. All right, you're not helping.
more than
You can
1,000
appeal
pounds
this,
of
Dad. Shut up.
marijuana,
1,000 pounds of marijuana.
confiscated as evidence during criminal investigations.
He stole 1,000 pounds of marijuana from the fucking room. Oh no, that's awesome.
That's so much weed.
Was it good weed?
The
It was
intent
over
to sell
time. It's not like he
it.
stole
Hick-
1,000 pounds. You know what I mean?
That would be fucking hilarious. It just did it
Cox
all
was-
in one shot.
also dealing
Just got a pickup
MDMA.
with a pallet in the back.
He goes and gets a dolly.
Nah, it took a long time. He kept just taking just a little nug from each one.
Yeah, he was just
Fentanyl.
personal use.
And cocaine, and hid over
Fentanyl and cocaine.
$420,000 from the IRS.
That's what got him. The $420,000 from the IRS. That's a lot of money.
Should have opened up a nail salon or some shit.
Prosecutors called Hickox a thief, a crooked cop, and a drug dealer with a badge.
Based.
There's a lot of those, though.
He was a drug dealer.
Okay.
So he becomes a drug dealer, and everybody's acting surprised. I'm like, why are you so surprised? That's what y'all had him doing for 10 years.
Hickox called himself a guilty man in court Monday, apologizing to his family, the U.S. government, and his coworkers. When asked by the judge why he did what he did, Hickox blamed his actions on the fear of dying.
How much coke were you on?
Yeah, seriously.
That sounds like a coke thing, right?
And not being able to provide for his family after a cancer diagnosis.
Oh, man, he's like a real-life Walter White.
What?
In turn, the judge responded, quote, "I don't see how that causes an individual to engage in what you did."
I mean, they made a whole show about it.
I do. I'm not saying he should have, but I do.
They made a hit show about it. How can you not see it?
And a better show spinoff of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having a hard time.
El Camino, obviously, Mersh.
Yeah, no, El Camino is the greatest ever made. You know what saved El Camino?
Badger and Skinny Pete?
No, the Many Saints of Newark.
Yeah,
because everyone was like, "Wow, at least there wasn't Many Saints bad."
The only good part of El Camino was Skinny Pete and Badger.
Oh yeah, no, they made the movie.
Time with that. As a sworn law enforcement officer, you disgraced law enforcement and engaged in conduct
And they already do a good enough job of that on their own, okay?
Yeah,
that broke the public's trust.
They don't need any help from the likes of you. You gave me the full video instead of a short one. The fucking New York State trooper charged in fake shooting on Southern State Parkway.
Oh, is that me? My bad.
Christ, I'll find it. Don't worry.
I'm sorry.
Welcome back at 7:13, and this morning we're following up on a
Yeah,
New York
that's
State
the one I
trooper-
meant to post.
I got it.
My
I got
bad.
it. It's fine.
Welcome back at 7:13, and this morning we're following up on a New York State trooper who claimed he was shot during a traffic stop last year.
And he wasn't. Didn't we play this? I think we played this, the original when it first happened.
Thomas Macia was suspended without pay after prosecutors say there were inconsistencies in his story. And Pix 11's James Ford is live in Farmingdale with the latest on the investigation. James, good morning to
Where do
you.
you want to get disability?
Well, a lot has happened, I can tell you both, this morning regarding this case that continues to unfold. About an hour and a half ago, this trooper, Thomas Macia, and his father and his mother all turned themselves in here at police headquarters in Farmingdale, the same headquarters.
Why his family?
From which Trooper Macia had served.
Oh, because
Well,
they
he's-
were his
they lied.
witnesses.
Okay.
Being processed by some of his former fellow officers right now, along with his parents.
Oh my God, is that a video of him after he supposedly got shot?
Yeah.
Here's some more on the background here. Their charges are expected to be announced.
Did he actually shoot himself?
Yeah, he actually shot himself.
For what was his reason?
Shortly.
Where? What part of his body?
Macia, who's 27, had reported last October that he'd been shot by a motorist. That account fell apart days after he was released from the hospital for treatment for his gunshot wound. A police investigation found $1 million at the home Macia shared with his parents.
Why would there? Okay, what does $1 million have to do with shooting yourself?
Yeah.
Now, his father, Thomas Macia Sr., was an NYPD officer who pled guilty to a charge of conspiracy to distribute cocaine back in the 1990s.
Oh, this is a criminal cop family.
Yeah, this is a whole fucking
Oh,
family.
that $1 million or some other stuff, huh?
Yeah, well,
He was also a disgraced member of law enforcement. The trooper, his father, and mother are expected to be walked out in handcuffs from this police headquarters later this morning. They'll be taken to court to face a variety of charges. More on that back here live. They're expected to come right.
He goes to the woman, "Get out of my shot! Get out of my shot!
Screams at her.
Get the
like,
fuck
goes-
out of my shot!"
Loses his mind. Gets
Out
himself arrested right in front of the police.
There into a waiting vehicle that will take them to court. That's expected around 8 or 8:30, sometime between those two times. So the first half of the 8 o'clock hour, and certainly we will be here.
You know, I see something here, Mercer, and I'm thinking about it. You see how this over here, it has a little QR code, like for the station on the right?
Yeah.
We should probably have these little QR codes maybe up on our thing for our locals and Patreon.
I'll make them.
Right? Because it'll be easy. Like, I just over.
I'll make them and send them to you. That's yeah,
Let's
I can do
fucking
that.
go. That'll be perfect. We could pop them up during the break too. You know.
When that
Well,
happens,
I was
and-
saying a couple weeks ago, we should probably just we can either have our guys do it, or just go on Fiverr and have some little overlays that slide over the fucking image once in a while. Like,
yeah.
But yeah, we could do that.
I think we're done.
Oh fuck, we are.
Yeah,
done.
today.
No way.
Today fucking flew by, bro. Today was fun. All right, guys. Thank you for listening.
Shout out to Hogs Breath.
Murph, you'll be doing Nightwave?
I'll be there tonight, 10 p.m. Be there.
Virgie, you doing any shows
Yep,
this weekend?
I will be on at 12.
Pessy, you're not on today. It's Frozo Fridays, right?
Frozen Friday.
All right, let's go ahead and find. Let's go ahead and you know what? Let's find somebody to rate. Then, what do you say?
Every minute,
All right, guys, we're out of here. I'm gonna find someone to rate.
every day long, oh, she is living away. We're homesick, but it's alright. Like Lucy is on my mind. She's on my mind.
I don't know who any of these people are. All right, I just found a random gaming one. I'm gonna 83 followers. Lenore. There we go.
She's on my mind.
Virgie, is he good?
Yeah, actually.
I was asking seriously. I don't know.
Yeah, no, he played a pretty decent lead earlier. Good use of a looper.
All right, I have rated. All right, guys. Bye.
Latest. Thanks for not playing us out, Hog's Breath.
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to do that. Watch.
Great job, boys.
Thanks.
No one knows that gypsy
Bye, Hog's Breath.
is dead. No one hears his lonely cry. There are no blankets where he